Hello, we are Benefits with the Braves, and today we're going to be talking about what benefits are and types of benefits you can look for in your career. We'll also be talking about the work-life balance and mental health in your career and health insurance, to be specific.
Employee benefits are more than just salary. They make up your total rewards, the full value of what you get from an employer. The major categories are insurance, retirement plans, paid time off, and a range of additional perks. Health insurance usually includes medical, dental, and vision coverage, but what really matters is how much the company pays versus what you pay, your premiums, deductibles, and co-pays, and which services and providers are covered. Retirement benefits like the 401k or pension plans help you save for the future. You can look for things like employer matching investing, which determine when employer contributions become yours. Paid time off includes vacation, sick leave, and holidays, and some employers offer paid parental leave. You may also see life insurance, short and long-term disability coverage, and perks like wellness programs, mental health resources, tuition assistance, or flexible work options.
Stop laughing! Stop laughing! Go sit over there. When reviewing benefits, pay attention to what you pay versus what your employee covers. What's included versus excluded, eligibility rules, waiting periods, and whether benefits change over time. Some benefits are required by law. Employees and employers must pay into Social Security and Medicare. Under the Affordable Care Act, large employers must offer affordable health insurance to most full-time workers. Certain types of leave, like unpaid FMLA leave for medical and family needs, are also required. The remaining paid leaves are optional. Competitive employers may also offer child or elder care support, remote work, flexible schedules, professional development, relocation assistance, and phased retirement. When considering a job, ask, what's offered? What will it cost me? What is required by law versus what's extra? How do all these benefits fit into my total compensation?
Hi, I'm Kira, and I'm going to be talking about healthcare side of benefits. And note that it is important to look in and do research before and look at benefit packages because each job is different and has different healthcare benefits. The first one that I'll be talking about is just health insurance. This covers things like medical expenses. These can be prescriptions, doctor visits, and then it can differ between if you have kids or if you're married, and that normally changes the amount of coverage that you have. And then depending on the career path you choose and the company itself, it also differs how much it'll cover in certain areas. Some benefit packages, it covers more in doctor's visits than it would prescription. Each company normally goes through different healthcare providers too, so then that also has it differ. Like I said earlier, important reason to make sure that you review these packages before going into an interview so you can see what type of insurance they do have. The next healthcare would be dental and vision insurance. So this is dentist offices and eye care. So this would include doctor visits, and there's normally a certain amount of money allotted a year to be spent at both of these offices. Again, it differs depending on your job. The next one is life insurance. This has financial payouts to employees if they have family members who pass away. This can include things like a certain amount of paid time off and taking a leave for a certain amount of time. Again, differs depending on what job you have. Next is disability insurance. So this provides income if you're unable to work due to short or long-term illnesses. This also can include things like physical disabilities, and these specific type of insurance tends to be more prominent in jobs like first responders or where your health and safety tends to be more on the line. There are other branches, and you can go more into depth about each of these. This is more of a general overview to explain that when it says healthcare benefits, there are multiple different levels and factors.
Hi everyone, this is Kenzie with Benefit with the Braves. And in this section of our podcast, I'll be talking about the importance of mental health and work-life balance within employee benefits. These benefits have become some of the most valued aspects of a job today, not just for comfort or convenience, but because they directly affect how healthy, motivated, and productive employees can be. Over the last few decades, mental health awareness in the workplace has grown tremendously. Employers are realizing that supporting employees' emotional and mental well-being isn't just about compassion, it's about creating a sustainable and productive work culture. A key law that protects employee access to mental health care is the Mental Health Parity and Addiction Equity Act, or MHPAEA. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, the law requires group health plans and insurance providers to treat mental health and substance use disorder benefits the same way they treat medical and surgical benefits. In other words, if your health insurance covers doctor visits or surgeries, it can't make therapy or mental health treatment more expensive or harder to access. So, co-pays, deductibles, and visit limits for mental health services must be no more restrictive than applied to physical health care. This was a major step forward because MHPAEA, many plans place strict limits or higher costs on mental health care, making it harder for employees to seek help. It's important to note that the Act doesn't require employees to offer mental health coverage, but if they do, it ensures equal treatment under the law. It also mainly applies to larger employers, typically those with more than 50 workers. While the law focuses on access to care, companies are also paying closer attention to work-life balance, another huge part of mental health well-being. According to a 2017 Harvard Business Review article, the most desirable benefit among employers are those that provide flexibility and balance, such as flexible work hours, remote work options, and more vacation time. The study found that many people would even choose a job with lower pay if it offered more flexibility and time for personal life over one with a higher salary but fewer benefits. This shows how priorities have shifted. Employees aren't just looking for money, they're looking for balance, health, and time. To meet this demand, many companies have introduced benefits like mental health days, employee assistance programs, wellness resources, and hybrid work schedules. These programs not only help employers manage stress and prevent burnout, but they also help companies. Research shows that workers who feel supported in their mental health are more engaged, more productive, and less likely to leave their jobs. So overall, strong mental health benefits backed by laws, like the MHPAEA, combined with flexible, balanced work policies, help create a workplace where people can truly thrive. Ultimately, when employees are supported both mentally and personally, everyone benefits: the workers, the company, and the culture as a whole. Now, I'll pass it over to Kira, who's going to dive more into the benefits of employee health benefits.